contacted by a lot of women who have made reports to the police of various kinds of abuse and feel that either the reports were brushed under the carpet or in some cases that they've been victimised in various ways.
Right. And what is a super complaint?
So it's a new system that was set up in late 2018 where the Inspectorate of Constabulary will look at patterns or trends in policing that show that there's a particular problem for a section of the public. So they won't look at individual cases, but they'll look at the systems and whether the systems need to change.
So what are your particular concerns then?
So we are concerned that a large number of cases that we've received show sort of lack of integrity, things going wrong behind the scenes, cases being manipulated behind the scenes, evidence covered up, and so to give some examples, say a woman who gave a recording of a conversation with her ex-partner, turned out the seals had never been broken, hadn't been listened to, women's statements going missing, cases where there's even financial documents, but he hasn't been charged with anything, even though there's clear evidence. We've got one case where a domestic abuse worker was rung up by a senior police officer and told, do not put this case forward to a safeguarding panel, where the perpetrator or the suspect was a police officer. And then we have other cases where the women have been victimised. So, for example, women being arrested themselves. We've got a case where a woman was stalked by her ex-husband in a police vehicle. Another case where a woman was out with two different new boyfriends and they were repeatedly stopped and breathalyzed by police officers where they had never been stopped before. A woman who was blocked for promotion after she'd made complaints. So really varied examples of the kinds of problems.
So if you want to get away with domestic abuse, become a police officer, or is that unfair?
Well, we're not saying all cases are dealt with badly. I'm sure there are many cases that aren't. But the danger is that there is a high risk of these cases not being dealt with properly, especially because there's quite a lot of sort of loyalty amongst police officers, solidarity, and it looks as if the conviction rates are lower than for the general population.
What has to change in terms of the way these cases are investigated, in your view?
But we're asking for all these cases to be dealt with by a neighbouring police force. So at least the investigators are not being employed by the same force as the person they're investigating, and also for the Independent Office of Police Conduct to have more involvement in disciplinary decisions.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming on the programme.
Thank you.
And Noga Offer, who is a solicitor at the Centre for Women's Justice. Thank you for your messages.
No, all other forces that they've had Dorset Police on me, they've had Police Scotland on me from Devon and Cornwall Police, and this is what they've done to me in my life. I've never had a relationship with a policeman, never would. Said it repeatedly in previous videos that they have utterly domestically abused me like I'm their battered wife girlfriend, and I am not. They've made me a victim like these people, and this is what they do, people, to women. This is what the police do to women. They cover it all up. There is no point putting it to an outside force. They're all interlinked. The one big mafia gang, the Untouchables. And yeah, and police complaints? Look at it, Google it. They're corrupt. They're all in on it together. I've had it with them before. They're all corrupt. The police, Lord Paddock said it. He couldn't answer to the injustice. I'm getting a hold of these people, this Justice for Women group. I'm going for this one. This could be a breakthrough for me, because this is what the filth do. Absolute stinking savage filth. Beat, torture, sexually humiliate women, and it doesn't have to be their ex-wife. I'm evidence of that. Thank you.